Breaking news. International community intervenes. DSS invitation of Buhari's critics is concerning over free speech. My dear wonderful people, it is becoming a serious matter because the international community is beginning to, speak out to say there is no more free speech in Nigeria. You heard we brought you up to speed that Bishop Coker on his Christmas Day message, spoke about Buhari not tackling insecurity with the same level of seriousness that he should. He's taken the thing with levity, and the way he spoke gave consign to Buhari before you could say Jack Robinson. Buhari, DSS, which are the new dogs, have gone away straight away, and they've invited Bishop Coker to come. But guess what? They will not invite Gumi to come and also answer for questions. And so this DSS invitation of everybody or anybody who speaks is becoming a serious concern as free speech is thrown to the air. Let's get all the details. President Muhammadu Buhari led federal government has been accused of shrinking Nigerian civil space and suppressing freedom of speech by using the Department of State Security Service DSS. Daily Post observed that the DSS has severally invited critics of President Muhammadu Buhari's regime from human rights activists, politicians, and religious leaders. The likes of Deji Adeyanju, human rights activist, a former deputy governor of Central Bank of CBN, late Obadiah, Pastor Isiaq, Apostle Johnson Suleiman of Omega Fire Ministry, Father Ejike Mbaka, among others. Even the Sokoto Bishop Diocese, Bishop Coker, has been invited by the secret police over their comments against the federal government. Father Mbaka, the spiritual director of Adoration Ministry, Enugu, DSS invited him on June 21st, on June 2021, claiming that DSS has invited him for questioning. It was learned that the operative of the secret police has invited the adoration has visited the adoration ground to deliver the invitation letter to Father Mbaka, but missed him. The invitation might not be unconnected with the priest's criticism of President Muhammadu Buhari in recent times. In June 2022, the Catholic priest that was also re-echoed to be invited by the secret police over his prayers for Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Eli Baba, who is the general overseer of the Evangelical Bible Outreach Ministry, has been invited by the secret police for questioning after participating in a peaceful prayer walk in Plateau State on October 2020. In Plateau, he was also invited. The Jos-based pastor and many other NSAS protesters marched peacefully between the old airport roundabout and Secretariat Junction, singing and praying that God will heal the land. Late Obadiah, a former CBN deputy governor, was invited by DSS for linking Bokos to a serving northern governor, who is their leader. In a radio interview in August 2020, the late Obadiah had claimed that the serving northern governor was the commander of the insurgent group. Apostle Johnson Suleiman in 2017, among others who have continued to be invited by DSS because they spoke against the Buhari's regime. So when you look at it, my people, do we really have leadership? Do we have a government who is honest, who is sincere, and who wants change and who wants things to be better for Nigerians? Why are we on the same spot? Where are we with the scheme of things? Are we going to continue to pretend and to lie to ourselves that, these things are not happening and we're not aware of it? Many of them, to a large extent, do not believe in the people, do not believe in the nation. Buhari is using these people to cover up for himself because he knows he has failed. He knows he has failed. He knows. So anybody who speaks and tell Nigerians that Buhari's administration has failed and is not doing well, that person becomes a new somebody who is against the regime. Anyone who speaks and say what is going on is not acceptable is a new, is a new target. Yeah, that's the administration we've come to find ourselves. Okay, so that's what is going on currently right now. The Buhari's administration continue to show, oppression on the people who are Nigerians. The Buhari's administration continue to show to Nigerians that, they don't care what happens to the man and woman on the streets. And all they really care for is that they continue doing nothing and are also protected and nobody speak. Now, if you speak and you say what is going on is not right, then you are an enemy of the regime. Then you are one of those who do not want Buhari to succeed. And so you become the new enemy of the regime. So these are some of the things that are going on right now. These are some of the things that are happening. So the best thing for every one of us to do, we need to now rise up together with one voice. The truth of the matter is the lack of unity is bringing us to where we are. The lack of unity. We walk as everybody's different. Nobody's paying attention to what we should really do. Everybody's on their own. Everybody's a master of their own. Nobody particularly paying that serious attention to the truth of it is what has brought us to where we are. If we are honest, if we stand up and we say no, no more of this oppression, no more of this, it will come to an end. It will come to an end. So these are some of the wicked things going on. Yeah. Well, there is no freedom of speech in the country because Buhari and his cohorts continue to speak against freedom of speech. They continue to make life unbearable for Nigerians. Okay, they continue to make life unbearable for Nigerians, and to a large extent, they are going scot-free about it. They don't even have an iota of responsibility to say, you know what, this is not acceptable. They don't even have an iota of responsibility. So where are we with all this? Are we going to continue with the same things that are happening and do not, rise up to the occasion to condemn with a strong voice some of the evil atrocities going on? Are we going to let them have a free pass? Are we going to let that happen? Because the truth of it is that if we want things to change, we have to be intentional about the change. We have to work at it. If we want things to change, then we need to get change going. It's terrible, but it's happening. It is happening. So Nigerians, we all need to rise up and we all need to speak against, evil occurrences and things that do not move us forward as a people. It's sad because we have very terrible leaders and yet they are going to Mali to want to go and restore peace and there is no peace in their home. What a sad occurrence. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.